Okay, so we just saw git restore. Now we're moving on to a similar sounding command, which is git reset. The git reset command will reset a repository back to some particular commit. So if we're working on, let's say, the master branch, and then I realize that the last 3 commits that I've made were not supposed to be on the master branch, I screwed that up and I wanted to put them on a different branch and I want to remove them from master, I can do that. I undo those commits using git reset. And there's 2 flavors, 2 varieties I'll show you. There's regular reset and then a hard reset. And we're going to start with, I guess, the plain old regular reset. I don't know if anyone calls it that, but that's what I'll call it. Plain reset. It looks like this: git reset and then a commit hash. And this will reset our repository back to whatever that commit hash is. Let me demonstrate this with our really boring cat dog first, second, third, fourth commit. I'm going to go, let's delete this secrets file just to make our lives easier. Okay, so it's gone. Let's make a mistake or do something in here that we just want to undo. Let's say it's that. And then this one over here, I delete that. And then I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to make a commit accidentally, which I'm doing on purpose, but we'll pretend I don't actually want this commit. Git commit -m mistake commit. Okay, so here's what we have now. First, second, third, fourth, and then mistake commit. And you can see, I added those 2 lines, and then I deleted this in the dog file. Anyway, we've screwed it up. And maybe I do one more commit that's even a further mistake. Why don't I add a happy face. Same thing over here. Git add dot, git commit -m, another mistake or another bad commit. Okay, so now I can use the git reset command if I find a commit I want to go back to. So git log, let's just do 1 line. If I want to go back to 4th commit, I can reference this particular commit hash, or this is the first 7 digits, copy that, and then git reset and that hash, just like this. And what happened? Well, you might think those changes are gone, but they're actually not. Those changes are still here. Doesn't that seem like they should be reset? No, because all that we did was perform a basic or a plain reset, and that removed the commits, but the changes are still in our working directory. So I can get rid of those changes and I can, undo stuff in my local files. But all that we did right now was tell Git to get rid of some commits. Go back to this last commit. That 4661. So in Git's mind, that's where the history stops. There is no commit after that, right? Git log, just do 1 line again. That's the last commit it has, but it kept those changes in our working directory. So here's a diagram to show that. Let's say we make a commit and we realize, we don't want that commit. So to undo it, if we use git reset and a commit hash to go back to this one, those changes are still in our working directory. We don't lose the changes, we lose the commits. However many commits there were between head all the way back to this commit, it just happened to be 1. So in our case, we undid 2 commits over here, right? There were 2 commits. One was mistake, and the second was called bad commit, I think. But we still have the changes. This can be useful if you make some commits on the wrong branch. You want to keep that work, but move it to another branch. So we reset, right? We lost those commits on the master branch, but now I could take these changes with me and make a new branch. Git switch -c, bad stuff. And on here, I can add and commit those changes. Git add dot, git commit, add bad stuff. I don't know, it's stupid. So now I have this branch that I've made that has, these mistakes, the stuff that I presumably don't want. And now I can go back to master, and things are how we want them to be on master. So I took those changes with me over to the new branch. I added and committed them on the new branch, and then went back to master without those changes. Okay, so hopefully that was clear. Git reset with a commit hash removes the commits, but it does not remove the changes from your working directory. So you don't lose that work, you lose the commits. The alternative is a hard reset, which is the same command, but with -- hard. And when we do a git reset -- hard with a commit hash, what will actually happen is that we lose the commits, Git undoes the commits up to this commit hash, and the changes are removed from our working directory. So if you absolutely know you want to get rid of some work and get rid of the corresponding commits, you can use -- hard. So you can reference the commit hash, or you can do things like, we've already seen head ~1 or ~2 to go back relative to where head is. So on a diagram, if I wanted to undo this and get rid of those changes, git reset -- hard, the commit hash that we're going back to, those changes are gone. So I'll do a quick demo of that. Let's go back to master, git switch master, and let's make another bad change. So we'll delete 2 of those in dog, and then we'll add a bunch of stuff in cat again. All right, and then I'm going to add and commit that on master. Git commit, undo this commit, please. Okay, so a regular git reset, as we saw, would keep these changes in our directory, but it would remove a commit. I am going to undo that last commit, so git log, let's just get the commit hash. I'll go back to this one, third commit. So that means I will lose this commit, and I'll lose the corresponding changes I made in both of them. So you want to be careful with this, obviously. You don't want to go around just resetting hard all the time, but I'm going to do it here. So git reset -- hard commit hash. One more time, this is what we're looking at. Undo this commit, please, on master, fourth commit, third, second, and so on. Here we go. Okay, it says head is now at this third commit. As you can see, here's master. We no longer have that commit on master branch. We lost 2 commits on the master branch, 1 line. Now we just have 3. And in my files, they both are reset back to what they looked like. They have the same contents that they did when we made this third commit. We reset them back. Okay, so that's kind of all there is for that. I guess I should mention, right, this is on a per branch basis. So if we go back to my diagram, we still have that 4th commit over on bad stuff. It's not like we remove this commit from every branch ever that knows about that commit. It's still there. If I go to bad stuff, git switch, bad stuff, do a git log, we still see 4th commit. Anyway, so that's reset and reset hard.